Hello everyone, welcome to the French Healthcare Biotech Innovative Solutions presentation dedicated to ophthalmology, dermatology and otology. I am Anaïd Ilias, Project Manager for the biotech sector at Business France. Business France is the French agency that supports the international development of the French economy, facilitating international investment in France and promoting French companies and attractiveness. Today, we are going to present 4 French innovative biotech companies from the French healthcare delegation that are participating to the Bio-Europe Spring. I'm calling Silke, Genoskin, Gensight, and Iris Pharma. Each company will have a 2-minute pitch to present itself, the therapeutical area it's focusing on, and its technology and product solution. Let's get started with Silke.
Thanks a lot. So, hello everyone. According to the World Health Organization, only this month, they reported that in 2020, there has been almost 466 million people living with hearing disorders. So this number is expected to reach almost 2.5 billion in 2050. And this is why Silke doesn't act only as a CRO, but also acts as a catalyst for the hearing disorders area. So at Silke, we really spread our forces to unite academics, industries, clinicians, to bring about novel therapies for the market. So mainly for the 466 million people with hearing disorders. So if you are a pharmaceutical company, a nutraceutical company, a biotech, a medtech, or an animal health company that is actually developing solutions for hearing disorders, or would like to explore this new space, this huge unmet medical need, then you would need an external innovation partner. And we believe that Silke is the right partner because we are considered as the world leading R&D company in this space. So a few facts about Silke. So since our inception in 2014, so almost 7 years now, we have been working with almost more than 60 partners from Europe, the US, and Asia. And this is because we have also 2 state-of-the-art auditory laboratories in France and in the US, in the Boston area. We also established a new subsidiary in Denmark, in Copenhagen, only last month. So next slide here. In this slide, you would see that if you are developing a new solution or a therapy like drugs, gene therapy, or cell therapy, or even a cochlear implant or a drug delivery technology, that is, meant to treat or prevent either hearing loss or tinnitus or otitis or even ototoxicity, then Silke is able to cover you all in like the whole discovery non-clinical phase. So from screening of compound library through target product profiling, R&D plans, we also run all different types of drug distribution, PK, PD, and also all the efficacy and tox studies, including, of course, GLP tox studies that we need to do IND filing. So I think that's maybe the end of my speech, but I would love to tell you more about Silke. So please, feel free to reach out to me by email. So if you have any questions about the hearing space. Thanks a lot.
And now let's hear Genoskin.
Hello, my name is Eric Merle, and I'm the Chief Commercial Officer for Genoskin. Next slide, please. So last year, if we saw anything out of the developments in biotech and pharma, we saw that drugs needed to be developed faster, safer for humans, and overall better. So let's imagine de-risk drug development where we can actually generate human data without animals and without humans. That's exactly where Genoskin fits. So we've developed a method we've developed platforms, based on living human skin, which we maintain in a functional survival state and even an immunocompetent state. We have further developed the platform to make it injectable. Injectable live human skin models. This results in a platform that can be used by research groups all over the world to look at injection site reactions, look at also inflammation. We've developed a model where we replicate a Th1, Th17 type inflammation, psoriasis-like platform. We have developed further complementary assays in which we take primary cells as well as cell lines to further characterize different pathways that you could observe in an actual patient. Next slide, please. Just to illustrate, this is a slide in which we demonstrate, this is out of our latest video, we demonstrate the injectability of the model, which positions us as the first platform of injection in human. Next slide, please. We have labs in the US, in Salem, outside of Boston, as well as in Toulouse, France, where we originate. We have these platforms for human data generation with 2-week lead time on the studies and screenable patient cohorts. This positions us in a way that we feel is very strong for developing data for humans, for human drugs, ahead of human trials. Thank you. Meet at Bio.
Thank you, Eric. And now let's hear to Genesight.
Well, thank you. I'm Isabelle Scarabin, Business Development Director at Genesight. I'm happy to present you Genesight Biologics. Genesight Biologics is a clinical stage biopharma company developing and commercializing gene therapy for degenerative diseases of the eye and for CNS disorders. Genesight Biologics pipeline leverages 2 core technology platforms, the mitochondrial targeting sequence and the optogenetics platforms, both to help preserve and restore visions in patients suffering from blinding diseases of the retina. Genesight Biologics' lead product candidate called Lumevoq is developed for a treatment against a rare mitochondrial disease called LHON for Leber hereditary optic neuropathy, affecting mainly teens and young adults that leads to irreversible blindness. Today, Genesight is transitioning from R&D to commercial organization. Indeed, Lumevoq is currently in the review phase of its registration process in Europe, seeking EMA approval by end of the year, and in phase 3 in the US to move forward to a BLA filing also by end of the year. So Lumevoq indeed has demonstrated an unparalleled clinical benefit in 2 phase 3 clinical trials in US and in Europe, showing an excellent safety profile and a long-term expression up to 5 years now. This treatment effect has been also compared with the natural history of LHON, providing a stark difference from the brutal loss of vision experienced by the patients within 1 year after the onset of the disease. So today, Genesight is preparing for the commercial launch of Lumevoq in Europe early next year. In the meantime, patients are fortunate to benefit from the French temporary authorization for use. And today it is priced, the bilateral treatment is priced at 700K per patient. And for the company, it is a very important milestone as we are generating our first revenues since last year. So next slide, please. So 2021 is expecting to be a very rich and strategic year for the company, as you can imagine, because we are seeking for the European approval of Lumevoq market authorization application by end of the year. Besides this most advanced product, we have a second product candidate called GSO30, combining a gene therapy to a medical device and using the optogenetics technology. GSO30 is also currently in phase 1-2 trial in Europe and US, and we are expecting this year early findings from the first patients in Q2, and by end of the year, interim top line results of the study. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Isabelle. And now we are going to conclude with Iris Pharma.
Thank you. So my name is Jan Kentrick. I'm the president of Iris Pharma. So next slide, please. So Iris Pharma is a world-leading CRO dedicated to preclinical and clinical research in ophthalmology. Our business is to support ocular drug and medical device development at 100% in this field. The company was created in 1989, so 30 years ago. We have office in the south of France, in Lagode and in Paris, nearly 60 employees. The company is totally privately owned. So we are offering preclinical services, animal models for efficacy, PK and PD proof of concept and GLP studies, ocular safety GLP studies, preclinical ocular formulation. And we are also doing clinical services like project and site management, monitoring, medical writing, data management and stats, IP management, PV, regulatory affairs. We have also developed an innovative technology platform and techniques in order to propose bioanalytical testing services, histology for the eye, cellular and molecular biology assays for biomarkers, and central lab services. So we're also doing consulting. Next slide, please. So here's some figures summarizing our expertise. More than 360 clients all around the world. We have helped to develop more than 70 products which are now on the market, sometimes from scratch, more than 3,000 preclinical studies performed at this time. We have developed 45 plus animal models in-house. We are working nearly in all ocular conditions, many posters and papers with our clients. And to finish, we have performed 125 clinical studies and surveys in Europe with 5,000 clinical sites managed and 43,000 patients or subjects involved. So to conclude, a proven experience in the field. And that's it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jan. And thank you to all of you for listening to this speech session. Now you can get in touch with us and request meetings on the Partnering One platform. And please follow us on our French Healthcare social media on Twitter and LinkedIn to keep up to date with all the French biotech news. Have a great day and a great Bio Europe event, and see you soon. Bye.
Thank you.